Hi everyone, Adam Thompson here from Restore Native. Today I'm asking a question which will probably be the most common question I get asked, especially when people see how reasonably priced our trees are. And they say, how big are your trees, Adam? Well, I've got my friend the Kānuka here to give an example. This is how big our trees are, as a guide. I put the tape measure on him. He's 700 mils from the top of basically the top of the tree to the top of where it comes out of the potting mix. We aim for things at least over half a metre. We're never going to send you a tree that is 500 mils or less, generally around 600 mil. And what it's about is making sure that it's big enough that it's going to outgrow that grass in its first season. It's not going to get swamped, obviously that's really important. We don't believe in selling you a little tree and going, hey, it's cheap. Yeah, our trees are well priced, but they're good value because they're a good size here. We grow them in 28 cell trays, and there's another video which I can link in below to show you what they're all about and why we use them. So you've got essentially a 500 ml pot. Tradition in the industry was to have a litre pot, and I talk about that a bit more in that video around how we think 500 ml with nice grooved roots is actually giving you a more aggressive root base than a litre pot with, root bound and they're not aggressive plants. We don't want to give you a metre high plant either, because you're going to want it with all this brush that's there. It looks great when it goes in, but it's been pampered in the nursery, it's been watered every day, and when it gets onto your rough hillside or riparian area you're planting, it's going to sulk because it's not getting spoiled. So we've kind of gone the industry standard of that place in between, 500 600 mils ideally. Obviously this Kānuka is a little bit bigger. But that's how big our trees are. We grow them for the purpose of revegetating areas, and that means they've got to go in, they've got to compete with that grass in their first summer before they grow up and get above it. So they've got to be a good size, they can harvest that light, they've got to have aggressive roots, and they're going to grow really well. So those are our plants, that's how they grow. They are good value, they're not just well priced.